Euro 2016 at the Allianz Riviera in Nice. The match was England 1, Iceland 2. If you could rhyme off the starting 11 and 3 substitutes, the rules, obviously, you get 1 life. So that is what I have for you. What for me?
I was working that night again. I'm going to get that excuse in. It's just a generic excuse, isn't it now? I was working that night, and I remember the first goal, and then going away, and then being really shocked at what had sort of happened. So I went. I went. Sort of, you've gone very modern this week. I went quite modern, 2015, sort of last year. I've gone, and hopefully this is okay. I've gone right to the very, very limit, going backwards.
Okay.
Okay. 18th of June, 1992. If that's okay, we're talking. Talking Scotland versus the CIS, which is one of the very first matches that I remember watching. Anyway, and it's the last game of Scotland in the group stages of Euro '92, one of the forgotten tournament. Right.
Okay.
And there were sort of so the 11 players, and there were two subs that came on as well.
Right. Okay. Scotland versus the CIA. Okay, now I am lucky. It's not too bad because I did watch this game during lockdown. I watched a lot of games during lockdown, so I'm going to be at the very limit of my. But I'm going to give it a go. So I think we decided it's winner stays on. So you get to
go. So I'll be going.
Yeah.
So
in your own time.
Yes. Yeah. So here we go. 2016, and I do think he scored. It was Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney scored a penalty after 4 minutes, correct? Yeah. Yes. So I'm sticking with penalty takers, and I'm going to go with Gary McAllister, who scored the 3rd goal.
He did, yes. I'm going to return to a subject that has treated me so well in the past. I'm going to go goalkeepers, and I am sure that this one, I'm pretty certain this one is the one that did kill someone's in national career, pretty much. Joe Hart.
Joe Hart is correct. I'm going to stick with goal scorers and go with the person who scored the first ever goal for Scotland at a European finals, because that was our first appearance, and we're with Paul McStay.
Paul McStay, yes, correct. Did he start or did he come off the bench? Harry Kane.
Harry Kane started, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go with the 3rd goal scorer. It would be Brian McClare.
Yes. Oh, yes, he did score. Yeah. We had in centre midfield. Oh, it wasn't. It was Gareth Barry.
Nope, Gareth Barry was not playing that night, so your first life is gone.
2014. Oh yeah. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go with so this was 92, so it was after the World Cup in 1990. So I think Andy Gorham.
Yes, Andy Gorham was in goal. Yes. Oh wow. I really. So Carrick had already 26 Gerrard. Oh man. Vardy was only on the bench. Was it? It was. He played Gary Cahill.
Gary Cahill played. Yeah. Ali McCoist.
Ali McCoist. Yeah. Wearing the number 5 shirt, isn't he?
What?
Yeah. So who else have we got? Wait, who would have been? Oh, come on, James. You can do better than this. I'm drawing an absolute blank. I think he came off the bench, or did he? I'll say Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy came off the bench. You are correct. So you get another go.
Yeah, that was just a.
Is that a place filler? Was?
I reckon Sturridge. Come on, who would have playing different 26? Right, but why can I not think of any?
Yeah.
John Henderson.
Jordan Henderson is incorrect.
Oh no! Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So for the win, I'm going to go with Richard Gough.
Richard Gough was captain on the night, playing centre back, the number 2 shirt. Congratulations, Dave.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. So do you want the full England 11?
Yes, I do, yeah. Yeah, please.
So you had Joe Hart in goal, Gary Cahill and Danny Rose, with Chris Smalling and Kyle Walker making up your back 4.
Yeah.
Eric Dyer, Dele Alli.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to kick yourself in a minute. Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney and Daniel Sturridge.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
No way. Because I do remember like he was He was our main striker, wasn't he? Oh, sorry, he was England's main striker at one point.
Yeah, he was.
But only for a very short period in the post.
He was playing really well because he was banging the goals in when he was playing with Suarez at Liverpool. Yeah. So disappointing. So give us a. In fact, let me guess. Can I guess?
Yeah.
Can I guess Tom Boyd?
Yes, left back. Yeah.
Kevin Gallagher?
Yes, he was the other striker. Yeah.
Stuart McKinney at left back.
Yes, wearing the number 9 shirt.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right back, apparently.
I think I'm out now.
I think you got a
Pat Nevin.
He came off the bench.
Right. Probably for Kevin Gallagher, I imagine. Right. I watched this game about 6 weeks ago. I'm missing a centre half and I'm missing a midfielder, probably. Stuart McCall.
Yes, yeah. So he's in left midfield, but he was a centre midfielder, wasn't he?
I don't know. I'd be Miller and McLeish. It's too late for them.
He's got. If you take the first part of your name and the first part of your surname, you've got most of it.
Oh, Dave McPherson.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Excellent. That's it, isn't it?
That's it. That's everyone. Yeah. So
fantastic.
His sub came on Jim McInally.
I'm glad he didn't start. That would have been outstanding. Yeah, I'm so glad I watched that.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that is it for. So that is 2-2, I think now, isn't it? For those keeping score. So see what we can come up with next week. So that is it for another week. The Usher versus Usher challenge.
So, as if that night against Iceland wasn't bad enough, now I have to put up with an Usher versus Usher challenge defeat 4 years later. So, with a score of 2-2, we decided to mix things up a little bit with a mastermind style quiz. Enjoy!
And it leads us on quite nicely to my favourite part, as I say, the Usher versus Usher challenge.
The Usher versus Usher challenge.
So in the past, what we've done here is I would select an England squad for James from the past, a Scotland squad for me, and we would run through the 11 who started that game to see who gets the most. What we've decided to do, again, in no way ripping off Josh Widdicombe's Quickly Kevin Will He Score 90s Football podcast. We're going to play Mastermind, James. So we imagine that if you and I are on a sporting version of Mastermind, you will choose your specialist subject and you will answer 15 questions on that specialist subject. So, James, what is your specialist subject?
Well, my specialist subject is I decided to go for England at Euro 96.
England at Euro 96. So, 15 questions.
Yes.
You're allowed one pass, okay, which we'll come back to at the end, and one pass only. Is that okay?
That is, yes, I can do that, yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Question number 1. Not including penalty kicks, how many different players scored for England during Euro 96?
There were 3 different scorers for England in Euro 96.
3 is correct. Can you name the 3 just for fun?
So Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, and did Gazza score a goal?
Yes. Let's move on. Yes, he did. Okay, so this one's just for my amusement. Yeah. Which team defeated England on penalties in the semi-finals of Euro 96?
I think, just for a change, I think it was Germany.
It was Germany. And can you just for fun, what was special about Germany's win in that tournament?
It was I don't know. It was
their first win as a unified.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay. Question number 3: how many games in the tournament did England win in open play?
So that would be 2.
2 is correct. Holland and Scotland. Okay. We all know that David Seaman saved Gary McAllister's penalty in the game versus Scotland, but which player conceded the penalty?
Oh, it was Tony Adams, wasn't it?
Tony Adams is correct. Yeah. Okay. Sticking with the Scotland game, which player came on as a substitute only to be subbed back off later on?
Oh, it was It was someone who I've reminded you of many, many times.
Yes, you have.
It was the guy who got his passing going, played a brief cameo, and then sort of never kind of recovered. It was Jamie Redknapp.
It was indeed. Okay, in the quarterfinals, England banished the penalty nightmare of the 1990 World Cup by beating Spain in a shootout. But what was the score?
It was 4-2.
It was 4-2. Excellent. Yes. How many England players made the UEFA Team of the Tournament?
Oh, was it? Did someone else? So I'm going to say, I think someone quite random made it. So I'm going to say 3.
Ooh, the answer is 4.
Oh.
So you had, you have a guess, yeah.
I was going to say Shearer.
Shearer, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guessing Gaza would have made it as well.
And Gaza, yeah.
Yeah, and then did David Seaman make it then as well?
David Seaman did, yeah.
Yeah, I should have guessed 4 then, because didn't someone like... Did Stuart Pearce make it?
No, it was Steve McManaman was the other one. You were right on the random one.
Yeah.
Okay. Including penalty shootouts, how many goals did Alan Shearer score in the tournament?
Oh, including penalty shootouts. So
including the penalty shootouts.
So including the penalty shootouts, it would be 6 goals?
7. He scored 5 in the tournament. He scored 1 against Spain and 1 against Germany. So 7 in total. Okay. Question 9. Who scored for Holland in their 4-1 defeat to England?
That was Patrick Kluivert.
Indeed, also known as the goal that knocked Scotland out of that tournament.
Yes.
Okay, question 10. In which group did England compete in Euro 96?
That was Group A.
Group A is correct. Question 11. Going into Euro 96, who was the most capped player in England's squad?
Yes, I know this. It was Stuart Pearce.
Yes, with 65 caps.
Yeah.
65. Okay. 2 Newcastle United players made the squad for Euro 96. Can you name them?
So I know Steve Howe made it, and it was before Shearer signed for Newcastle. Did Rob Lee?
Unfortunately, it was Les Ferdinand and Steve Howe.
Yeah.
Okay, question 13. There were only 2 players who did their football outside of England. Can you name them?
Oh, so Paul Gascoigne.
Gaza, yeah.
Yeah,
played for Rangers.
And where was Paul Ince at the time? I'll say Paul Ince.
Correct. He was played for Inter Milan.
Just as I said that, I was thinking, no, he's still at Man United, but no, yeah.
No, he's at Inter Milan. England played all their games at Wembley Stadium.
Yes.
But which other ground was used to host the games in Group A?
Oh, that was Villa Park.
Villa Park, indeed, yeah. And finally, which game had the tournament's highest attendance?
So I reckon there must have been, there's probably less sort of away fans, so there's probably more. I'll say the Switzerland match, the first match.
It was England versus Scotland. Had 75,864, which was only 2 more than those who attended the game against Germany. So England versus Scotland. So you did very well. You had 1, 2, 4. You got 11 out of 15.
Oh, that's not bad.
I thought you were going to get them all at one point the way you were going through it. I was like, and the Steve Howe one, I was like, there's no way he's going to get Steve Howe. I thought
he ended up
trip you off on Shearer. Yeah.
Steve Howe replaced Martin Keown really late on in the squad, like a last minute kind of replacement. I think I remember Martin Keown complaining about that.
So well done, James. 11 out of 15.
Nice, yeah. So Dave, what's your mastermind subject then?
So I've gone a bit broader than you, which I am immediately regretting, and that is Scotland at major tournaments, 1974 to 1998.
Yes. Okay, so I've got 15 questions.
Right, okay.
And I will begin now. Who scored Scotland's first goal at any European Championship?
That would be Paul McStay.
Yes, that is correct. So question 2. Who scored Scotland's only goal at the 1986 World Cup?
Gordon Strachan.
Yes, when he couldn't get his foot over the...
One of my favourite goals of all time.
And who captained Scotland in their last game at the 86 tournament?
86. Willie Miller.
Yes. I thought that might be a tricky one because...
As soon as got suspended.
Yeah. So who scored Scotland's first goal at the 1978 World Cup?
78, right. Now, our first game at 1978 was... was against Joe Jordan.
Yes, Joe Jordan, yeah. I've got a feeling you might know this one. Who scored the late goal for Holland that knocked Scotland out of Euro 96?
Patrick Kluivert? Is that why you chuckled when I asked that question?
Yeah. And also, where did Scotland play their first game at Euro 96? Which stadium?
Oh, Villa Park.
Yes. So that's the benefit of going second here.
Yes.
Okay, so question 7. Where did Scotland play their last game at the 1998 World Cup?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, it was